What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. This video is all about the Universal Vlogger Kit from Rode. This is a beast, and the reason it's a beast is because it gives you a tripod, a selfie stick, a microphone, lights, all in one with basically every cable. There will be one cable that you'll probably need to buy, which I'll tell you about in a minute, but this thing is awesome. So if you're looking to get a really cool vlogger kit, this might be the one to get. I've already done the USB-C video of this version, but this is the universal version, which allows you to use it with iPhones and Android phones. So let's get into it. All right, so this is the box that the Rode Universal Vlogger Kit comes in, and what makes this cool is it works with Android and iPhones because of the fact is that it will plug in via that 3.5 millimeter jack, and you might not have that jack, but you will need an adapter. So it will work with adapters, and I'll show you. If you have one of these adapters, so this is an Android one, it's USB-C, and then you'd put the 3.5 millimeter in there. Or if you have an iPhone one, which would be Lightning to 3.5 millimeter, it will work, and that's how it works. And just FYI, if you want to purchase either one of these, I'll link them down below just in case you need one. And then before I open the box, I'm just going to show you everything that comes in with it. You get your microphone, which is a video micro compact microphone. You get your mount for the microphone. You then get a windshield, so if it's really windy, it'll block out a lot of those wind sounds. You get the cable, which is an SC7 cable. You get a smart grip for your phone in there, so it'll grip your phone so that it stays nice and sturdy. You have a tripod. You have this as well, which is another mount which will hold the light and the microphone. We have a light, which is going to allow you to, in dark environments or dimly lit environments, or maybe just want to add a little bit more light to where you are, this is great for that. It also comes with a clip on for your diffusers, so if you want to tone down the lights or change the different colors a little bit, you can. It also comes with a USB-C cable. Super sunny here. I'm in San Diego right now, right by the water. I'll flip the camera. Continue talking. The microphone is pointed right at me. I'll show it to you in a minute, but this is great because you're gonna see that even though it's a little bit windy here, the wind probably and shouldn't be picked up really at all here, which is great. And you're most likely gonna get really, really great sound as well. So there you go, that's where I'm at right now. It's really pretty though. I feel like a goof walking around with this in my hand. Right now I'm using the Galaxy S21 Ultra, and I have my case on too. I have this huge case, which I'll link down below as well. ArmadilloTek case, that's what it is. I always forget his name. He's a good guy. He always sends me his cases. I'll link, like I said, link those down below. But I've done the review on this before, which was the USB-C version. They have a iPhone version as well. But this universal version is great because, like I said, as long as you have the adapter, which I showed you in the beginning of the video, then you're all good with being able to use this on any device that you want. But I kind of wish it came with an adapter. It doesn't for the phones, because most phones don't have the headphone jack anymore. But as long as you have that adapter, you're fine, because that's what I'm using right now. So now I'll show you my setup. So back to the setup, you see I got the microphone. I do have the light over here as well. And then my phone. I'm using the front camera. Obviously I could use the back camera. But yeah, that's the way it looks. Very, very easy to set up. You have the cable hanging out back there, plugged into the phone, through the microphone. Everything works. Looks great. And then just to give you some sound comparison, this is the phone, just the straight up audio from the S21 Ultra, not using the microphone plugged in at all. Still the same setup other than that though. I still have it, using the tripod. Everything else is the same, just the microphone's not plugged in. And honestly, it's actually not as windy as it was like just 2 seconds ago. So you probably still shouldn't hear any wind, even though I'm not using the wind muff and I'm not using the microphone and all that stuff. So, but hopefully you can tell the difference between the sounds of these. And now I'm using the back cameras. I'm using the ultra wide on the Galaxy S21 Ultra. The cool thing about this is that I can just flip the microphone in the mount. I don't have to flip everything around. Like I don't have to take my phone out or anything like that. So it makes it very handy and quick to make these changes. And across the street here, Hopefully I don't get hit. It's like almost like a resort. I want to show you around in a second, but it allows you to just do quick movements of the whole setup rather than moving everything. You can just move like just the microphone or the microphone and the light. So I love that it's a lot quicker to move in this rather than have to take everything out. So keep that in mind. And then again, here is what the iPhone version looks like and sounds like. I'm using the ultra wide on here. I like the ultra wide on the new phones because of the fact that I can hold the camera, you know, a little bit, not super far away and get my hand super tired, and I can still see everything, you know, next to me and beyond me and all that. So it comes out really, really cool. The other thing is that I feel like you can totally notice a difference with the microphone versus, you know, just using the built-in one, which we'll listen to in a minute. And I don't know if you can hear the helicopter. There's a helicopter flying over my head. I'm in a parking lot by the bay, I guess, here in San Diego. There's a bunch of boats and stuff you can probably see over there. But let's switch over to not having the microphone plugged in at this point. All right, now we're at a point where the microphone's not plugged in right now, using the iPhone, using the back microphones and camera and all that stuff to give you an idea what you're gonna get. Now, I have to admit, the microphones have improved so much over the years with phones, especially the premium phones. iPhones have really good microphones, Samsung has good microphones. So where does that leave us? That leaves us in a place where I love this thing. I think it's fantastic for people that are just starting out or even people that want to be vloggers. Instead of buying a whole nother camera, you can buy this setup and you have everything. You can still use your phone. You don't have to buy another device. You get really good sound. You get a tripod and a selfie stick all in one. You get a light if you need it with filters to, you know, make it not so harsh on your skin. You have a great microphone with a wind muff, and it's a great setup. And it comes to a point where our phones have really been great content creation devices, and I use my phone still sometimes as my B-roll or even A-roll to capture on because just because it's so easy and it works so well. So if you want to pick this up, you know, again, it works with all Android and all iPhones, and you might need to get the adapter if you don't have a headphone jack, which you probably don't. So if you don't, I'll link those adapters for iPhone and Android that you can get. They're not even that expensive, like between 10 and 20 bucks, so very inexpensive. So definitely pick this up if you're looking to get something. Otherwise, if you're an Android fan, then get the USB-C version. That way you don't have to deal with adapters. Or if you're gonna stick with iPhone, get the Lightning version, and then you should be fine as well. Thanks for watching. See you guys down the road. Peace.